Everybody. We streamins. I'm trying to stream. Hi, Mom.
Hey, baby.
You gotta stay away from me. I cannot get sick again.
I'm not getting close. Did you have tummy upset with yours?
Yeah, tummy, nausea, bad headaches, bad throat. It felt like there was pressure inside my brain behind my eyeballs I could not get rid of. Sometimes I couldn't go poop, and the rest of the time was water. Yeah. Yes, get the fuck out of my room. I cannot get sick again.
All right, then can you do me a favor? Get my purse, get out the black card, and tomorrow on your way home, go ahead and pick me up a carton of cigarettes, and I'll start over again Sunday.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I love you.
I love you too.
No, I'm not gonna get close to you.
Yeah.
Wipe your door handle with your alcohol.
Yeah. Text me when the order is on its way. We're gonna have some fun today. Let's go have some fun in my Rimworld. Let's go have fun. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome. This is episode 64, Nuggs and Hugs, because we're making nuggets and I need a fucking hug. Like, hands down, this is like, if today were a donut, it would be one that has no glaze on it and no powdered sugar. Just a sad donut, and it'd be cold. It's fine. It's fine. Because I want to play some Rimworld. We're going to have some fun. It's going to be fine. Okay. Let's go. This is my Rimworld 100-year challenge, by the way. You guys don't know what that is. I'm taking a colony from day 0 to day 100 and not kill everybody. Good news is I have killed some people. Better news is I got them res with Siggy's where I could. There's a couple that I've lost that I could not reclaim from the clutches of death. Okay. But this is my challenge. This is my baby. This is my flagship series on my channel because this is where my heart and soul is at. I'm going to have my 100-year colony, and you guys are along for the ride. Let's go ahead and get some goals, rules, and some timekeepers up. So goals, we have them. Survive and thrive 100 years. We're in year 30. 5 more years and we will already eclipse where we were in the Empire. I'm so happy. Complete all the game endings that don't end the world. So we have done 2 of the 4. So ship launch, royalty, we just did that a couple episodes ago. Anomaly, we did that by by year 20. And the Odyssey endings. Yay. So royalty and anomaly, done. Donezo. Another one of our goals, build a zoo and collect all of the animals. We're going to collect everything but insects and Gorillian trees. The insects that can't breathe. The hive mother, yes, of course we're going to get, but the other ones, nah. Full grav ship, the full crew, and grav anchors, plural. I did download a little mod that changed the recipe only for the grav anchors. So that way I could start in years 30 to 50 and start our exploration run. Also, you know what I need? I know exactly what I need. I need not that. Where is it? I'm sitting here trying to figure out which one, because I just realized that I had not taken any of my meds today. And that's bad. That's bad, right? Yeah, that's bad. I need them. So let me get those out real quick while I'm thinking about it. So that way, it'll help a little bit with my blood pressure. Blood pressure is through the fucking roof. Why is it through the roof, Sia, you ask? Well, remember what I told you guys about today being an undressed donut day? That's exactly what I'm going to take my Loxcam. I'm going to take my lisinopril. Loxcam is for joint pain. Always a good thing to take those. And my lisinopril is for my blood pressure. Because once you get around age 40, your body goes, hey, fucktard, you have ignored me for 40 years and now I want to start making demands. So there's that. Full grav ship, full crew, and grav anchors. So we're going to do that. We're going to get that done. Fleet of transport ships, baby. I've got 2 left to create in Tasty Mountain Home. And that will leave us another 15 to create when we go over to the zoo. And we actually sent off all but a few of them. I can only send off like 15, 13 at a time. So I can't send out all 15. I'm a little upset about that. I'm a little upset that I cannot send out my full. But that also means to say that like 30 was an ungodly number and should not have even been attempted. Did I attempt it anyway? Yes, I did. My fleet, I'm missing 2 and a fully functioning second colony. We are going to start exploring for our second colony world very soon. I just got to get Aeon and Kronos complete. And basically all it is decorations, getting it set. And then Tasty Mountain Home is done. And then we get to go and look for our next project. I'm so excited about that. Rules, baby, we got them. This first one I have a love-hate relationship with. Sierra Safe's coming. When I started the Empire, I did it with no saves coming because somebody in my comments come back and said that, it took the fun away from them. And I was actually not playing Rimworld at the time. I was playing Skyrim and I accidentally Rochambeau'd a chick in the face and killed her, which I wasn't supposed to. And then I re-rolled my save and the person was like, hey, that's not right. You shouldn't do that. I'm sitting there like, okay. I got really upset about it at first. I'm like, who doesn't re-roll the saves in Skyrim when stuff goes fucky? And I was like, well, wait a minute. I got to thinking about it. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, that makes sense. This come from a girl who re-rolled a single quest line 17 times because I could not defeat 27 Guinea Nemesises. Okay, so I was a little hesitant about putting this out, but it's one of the best rules in place for my series. I do reserve the right, if me and one of my absolute insomniac fueled, I've had the staffing phone again for 2 weeks, delirium, accidentally fuck something up beyond repair that I can't dev mode back in. I do reserve the right to re-roll it just to the point beyond my fuck up because I don't want to lose my colony because I made a stupid mistake because I am so bone wearily tired that I can't literally see straight. So there's that. A little caveat for me. Let it burn. Yeah, everything can go. Pawns first, shit after. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Yes. I can't wait for new arrivals if I mess everything up. I shouldn't have to, though. I have ovums. I need to do another ovum run. I've been saying that for like 12 episodes. Ovum run today. Hi, Velcro. Yes, buddy. Hello. Ovum rub today, so that way I can make sure I've got all of my germ lines and my blood lines situated. All colonists, prisoners, and housemates must be converted. We're not having a problem with that. We even converted the ones that we put in the rip scanner for course. Why? Because I like to know the fact that they know that they're dying for a good cause. They will live on in our colony, and mechs are technically immortal, so they'll make it to the end of the series. It's an honor. I mean, they may have come to us in a less than honorable means, but I mean, it's either that or I yank your heart out of your spine. So yeah, one of those. All other pawns must be... Oh, I can only have a total of 10 native pawns. We now have our 10 back. I did send Conway and Winters and Anita up to the great glitter rolled space fleet above above the skies. We may see them again in the series somewhere. We may not. Because when you banish them or send them out, sometimes they like to come back. This game is awesome that way. But we have our 10. We got Zola and Evans. And Evans is now down there with her baby. Evans was a guest that came on my map and had the misfortune of getting pregnant. I trapped her. I got her, put her in a prison cell, and then the people with her didn't revolt. So I was like, okay, that's suspicious as shit. So I ran them off. Brutally with bullets and swords. But there's the thing. I got my kid. And I also got a pretty decent colonist. She's good at art, so she's down there with Hush. Well, we'll see how far she can go. All their pawns must be born or created. So, baby maker 9,000 babies. It's a growth fat babies. Natural born babies. The lovin's gets me the babies. Any of the anomaly duplicates, those are mine because they were created on my map. Those are my babies. I only have one to survive. Captain was the only one to survive, and that was GK's clone. And then if anybody gets pregnant on my map for any reason whatsoever, or you come onto my map and you are pregnant, that's my baby. Because they will be born on my map. We spent all last series trying to find one like that, and we didn't. But this has happened twice with visitors and with refugees. So the first one I lost. I didn't want to lose that. The first one I lost. That's okay. I do have housemaids. A housemaid ratio is 1 housemaid to every 5 colonists. We're about to get another one. Because I will be up to 50 here very soon. Housemaids do not count for my colony total. I can't count them. Nope, they're not mine. They're not mine to 11 chairs. They're here for a short time, not a long time. It's okay. It's okay. One faction on site, no mercy. That's the fear of Fido. Fuck them guys. Like, really? Seriously? There won't be any fear of Fido by the time that I'm done. It may entail a little bit of creative shenanigans to get to some of the bases. So I was looking, there's one in an island that's going to be a little tricky to get to, even with spaceships. So we'll have to see what we're going to do with that. Tattered apparel is also an unforgivable sin on my base. We have like 20 pairs of breeches and 40 pairs of shirts. And trust me, nobody needs to have tattered apparel on my map. And here we have our delicious, beautiful, lovely artwork that says we've turned to year 30. So this is the 3rd image that we've had with this. 100, 10, 20, and 30. So we are now in the 30s. Timeline progression in our base from year 30 to 50 is going to be exploration, clearing out of the fear of Fido, picking out our 2nd colony, getting the beginnings of the SS Beerus up and running, which is going to be its own little modular colony by itself, but we will very strictly regulate how many people are on that ship. It will be a flat crew of 10. Also, we're doing some genomes that we're going to get into this year, these years, and we're going to perfect our genomes for our ideology and for our run in total. And that means we need to do some more collecting. The Grand Library is also going to be starting here soon. You guys don't know what that is, but I know what that is, and I'm so excited for it. But that's not yet. Not yet. It's coming, though. So let's get it started. Let's go have some fun. Let's go have some fun. And my Rimworldies. So, nope, not a new colony. I want to load my colony. Our Timekeeper's Dynasty. We also have our difficulty back up to 13%. If it gets too rough, we'll put that shit right back down. But at 13%, I'm able to hang on to all my colonists, so it should be a-okay. Got some fires over here. What fire? We're also doing our nugget runs today. Our bioluminescent lances are going to be ready, so that means we probably need to cut all these down and get some more trees put up. I do have tree seeds, so we need to go take a look and see where I've got those squirreled away and go ahead and get those installed. That's It's a harbinger seed. I've got more of those somewhere. I had like 8 of them. I do. There's 4 there. So I've got 5, it says. HARB. Well, it looks like I've got 5 seeds. Because we need a lot of these things, and Xander's actually working on those as we speak. Now, I could do a pulsar, and I do have a pulsar. That may not be a bad idea. I know I've got one. Don't I have a pulsar? I do. I'm just worried the turrets are going to kill the guys. Let's see how many wild animals we have out here. We have a few, and it'd take them a while to get to us. My people aren't here. That's right. I've got my people gone, so we can't do that until my people get back. Which is fine. It's going to take them a while to get that done anyway. We got food. We got soup because everybody is sick, because I got everybody sick. I did not mean to get everybody sick, but that's what happens when you have the flu. And your mom tries to baby you, even though I told her, hey, Mom, don't get close to me. I have the sickums. And what did she do? She got close. She got close. We need 25 more nuggets. So, it's the biopulsar. We should get 4. I'm hoping. The distress signal did not pan out. I managed to get one home, but it died in transit. So distress signal is not going to work. We could do another pit gate, but that takes time. I think we're going to do the pulsars. I think we're going to go with the pulsars. And let's see what it takes to craft one of those. Does it take twisted meat? Yeah. So it's either 30 for the pulsar or 30 for the gun. The bioluminescent lance, it takes 20 and a single shard. So it's going to be more cost effective to make pulsars. So that way I'm not ruining shards. And I didn't even think to check downstairs to see if anybody down here has a bioluminescent pulsar either. And I should have. That should have been one thing that I did. Because we may have one hiding down here that I don't know about. Shield belts. And I got some of my housemaids down here too. Just for the moment, just so that way the ratios don't get messed up. Well, that's fine. They can help the kids. Queen is the last baby that's in there. That is the baby end. And that's going to take a while to build that. So we could probably wait for in the morning and get them to destroy more walls for us. This whole section here needs to be destroyed. This section here and this section here. And I can't bring my guys from upstairs because everybody else is gone and I don't want to mess up the ratios. So we're going to wait. We're going to let our housemates get a good nap. And we're going to pull everybody and then just watch everybody for yellows. Kids are going to be missing out on a little bit of learning. Hopefully not much. We'll put Hubert down here. And Evans. And who all is my night babies? Dawn, Ebon, Hubert. And Hubert is not a night baby. Where are you up, buddy? Dawn, Ebon, and Evans. Let's bring Evans up. There. Okay. Perfect. So we'll do to Dawn. and get everybody to do bricking the walls. Now, don't get me wrong. I know this is positively ridiculous, and that's fine. Ridiculous goals are kind of like my bread and butter, i.e., I've got a 100-year colony. It's supposed to be ridiculous. I can't go ahead and I don't uninstall those lights for now because we're going to need some lights. It's good. That's good. I also don't want to do an overrun just yet. Garnet. We should be getting up quite shortly. And Dawn just went back to sleep. All right, there's them. Now we're just waiting on Garnet. Come on, Garnet, wake up. Wake up, get some food. Perfect. She's going to eat. And now we go to breaking stuff. All right, good, good, good. They got up already? I mean, if they're going to be up, might as well. Let's go and get this tackled. All right. And the kids won't, there's 4 housemaids, so the kids should be taken care of. Hey there, GK. Welcome to the streamo. I've got tea and cat food coming later, so I could take a minute to just decompress all the decompressies. Oh, fuck me. All right, so we're looking for any yellows or anything like that. Everybody topside should be more than perfectly fine. And I do have some adults down here idling, which again is okay. We'll take a look and see if there's any adults without any children down here. Fern, Issa, Dawn and Ubon may be ready to come back upstairs. I think Dawn's last child was Mickey. Once Mickey... Oh, no. Precious, too. That's right. She got preggo twice. Francis is still a kid. Queen is still a kid. Hush, Haven. Francis is still a kid. Laurel just grew up, so I can send Garnet upstairs. Yeah. Garnet can go back upstairs. Hubert, Precious, Fern, Nadej, yep, Issa, Queen and Opal, Ubon. Nadej. And Evans is Hector. Hector's already up. upstairs, so we can send Evans upstairs for sure. Yeah. Garnet and Evans can go upstairs. But nope, I was talking about all the ooh, combat supplier. Starvation. Dawn and Fern. All right, let's undraft them. Let them go ahead and get some food. And then we'll swap out with Kappa and Iota. They're getting it done. Let's go and get this. Ooh, Captain, you're right there. That is there too. Let's get her to get a little bit of a trade. There's my bioluminescent lance. Grab the components. There's my extra shuttle engine, but we don't have enough money for it. There's some more medicine for us. We sell the, oh, yep, not enough to buy it though. Let's take a look. My major cell instability. We're absolutely going to grab that. I have plans for that one. Reinforced barrels. We have plenty of. I need to do the storage for that over here next to the mortars. Sell the beer too. Mono sword, plasma sword, short bows, revolver, that can go. That machine pistol can go. Yeah, we're making a little bit of money, not a whole lot. Chain shotguns can go when you no longer use them. I think I've got everybody on good gear, or the random special gear, or charge rifles and a beam repeater. Justice's great bow we're keeping because it is and Serenity's Gatling gun. I've got somebody that's a fast shooter. I want to put that Gatling gun on. Ah, dang it. We don't have enough to... We can't sell those out just yet, but we will grab us another shield belt. 209. Looks good. Definitely good enough for government workers. Can you bank that gene pack? Yep, she can't, but Soren can. And like I said, I have plans for those. And that too. Good deal. Well, let's go check on my babies. Kitchen and the dining room, the combo kitchen, dining room, recreation area, that's all going to have the fine tile. The classroom is going to have the carpet. I figured out what I wanted to do with the carpet in there. I'm going to try for a weave. Now, you may think I'm being ridiculous, and I agree. It's absolutely a ridiculous concept to try to weave a carpet, but I have a plan. Now, I don't know if it's what kind of weave, but we're just gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a try. I'm gonna put we're gonna overlap some, and then we're gonna have some that are gonna be squares. So I'm really gonna try for a weave. I don't know if I can do it or not. It's gonna be interesting to see whether or not I can do that or not. Starvation, Haven, and Issa. Let's go ahead and undraft them. And again, we'll swap out for I should be able to finish that. All right, so Lagua is asking us to hunt 6 rhinoceri. Reinforced barrel, gold, stone skin, and plasteel. I think we're going to go for the gold, I think. And we shouldn't really have to do anything with that either. Alright, so we got somebody tagged with exhaustion. Ubon. And who else? Evans. And they've only got the one left, so we can absolutely do that. And then we're going to pull Garnet and Evans upstairs. As a matter of fact, Evans, you can go ahead and come on upstairs. I just got to set you a room super quick because they love getting those expensive bedrooms. And no. Where did Hector? Hector's there. Let's put her right next to her kiddo. Yep, see? Just that quick. They went after the good rooms. Hush. You're about to break. You go ahead and undraft for me. And then they should all be able to finish that very quickly. Perfect. Would you look at that? All right, so we're going to try a weave. I don't know. Opal, you can go ahead and go over here, baby. Opal. And who else is in there? Garnet. Garnet's about to break. Let's get her to some sleepies. We're going to reinstall the med bed. I didn't plan for a hospital. We'll have to look and see where I need to put that at. Right now, let's just plunk it in here, and all the other beds that aren't being used, we'll just move them in here. Because some of these are masterworks or better, so I just want to make sure they get moved. Hush phone, I'm streaming. The Lexer can. Dude. Let's get you set up. I know you're only going to be here for like an hour, but that's fine. We'll put you to attack. You're a guest. Let's go ahead and give you the full guest experience. And then you can do whatever you want to for work. Undead Troop is streaming. If you guys want to go check his streams out, he does a whole fitness thing. And 1010 would absolutely recommend. He does exercises, and he tells you what the exercises do, and he doesn't make you feel silly for asking questions, and just an all-around good guy. You guys go watch some of his stuff too, along with mine. There's plenty of internet to share. I don't have to hog it all to myself. Also, people get really bored with me after a while. Like, oh shit. Yeah, let's get... I have goodies out here. I didn't realize were deteriorating. Let's get them... Let's get them inside. Oops. We have a pulsar and a bioluminescent lance. And once all of my people get back, we're going to throw them into the Thunderdome here. All my people enter, all of my people leave, damn it. So what's a reverse Thunderdome? A lightning bolt? That's a very good question. What the hell is the opposite of a Thunderdome? There's my Manhunter pack. I really shouldn't have to do anything, but we're going to draft my people just because. I'll put them right there. They should get attacked and eaten by the turrets. And they'll go for my people first, I think. All right, so that's a little close for comfort. Let's drop a couple of turrets. And let us... What do we got? We got all kind of nifty stuff we can do. Can we skip these guys? We can. Look at that. That's a skip. And we'll stun this one. And we'll stun nobody else. Alright, so that's getting a little close for comfort. I don't want to get them to be too far in, so we're just going to pull them back just a smidge. Ryan! Long jump, baby. I don't want you getting hurt. And then we're going to stun that dude. Yeah, I don't really think we have much to worry about. We're going to hunt this guy. Hunt this guy. Hunt this guy. And then we're gonna right click, select, haul all. There we go. Let's draft and drop all my peeps. There we go. I don't even think anybody got hurt but Ryan. And I don't even think he got... No, he didn't even get hurt. He didn't get hurt at all. He's just pissy because I interrupted his nap. And Tamer dude, I don't know why. Stealing quest. Oh, okay, he won't leave until after they're killed or died. That's right. All right, Garnet's still downstairs, and she's still not in a good mood. So let's go ahead and pull her back up. She can come and join our population, and she is no longer married. So let's give her... Let's set her here. Also, that needs to be undone. Set owner on Garnet. We gotta wait till she gets upstairs. There's Garnet. Set owner. Garnet. And while we wait for my people to get back, we are going to go and have us a tingy. I'm going to try to see if I can't figure out how to do a weave pattern. Oh, this is going to give me a headache, but that's okay. Do you know why it's okay? Because I want that kind of floor. I want to see if it works. A lot of the patterns and stuff that I do, guys, are just kind of like inspiration moments where I'm like, hey, this might look cool, or hey, that's actually going to look cool. So let's get our color palette situated. So normally in a weave, you got a dual color weave, you got a tricolor weave, you got a quad color weave. I think I'm going to go for the tri weave. So this is going to be interesting. I think we're going to plan it out with the planning menu first and then go in and pick our colors. So that sounds like, so that way I'm not giving them extra workums to do. So let's go purple, green, and red. Those are the three colors that are going to be the most easily seen. So that we're going to have, that's the first vertical. And I think if we do it in sections of... All right, so it's odd numbers. So 2's horizontally and 1's vertically, I think. Let's take a look real quick and see what we got. Yes, because it's 16 by 11. So that should give us 2 horizontally and the ones on the vertical. So we got our 3 main colors, and we're just going to alternate those as a base layer. Oh, pods have arrived. All right, so those are going to be our base layers. So that is the base of the weave. All right, so we got 2 Ys, 2 buys. So purple, red, purple, green, and red. So we need to do the opposite order: up, down, left, and right. So that would be red would be our very first line, and it would over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. Yes. Now, do I want a space in between each? It's also a very important question. Line, space, line, space, line. Or I can weave, 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 weave. Let's make 2 copies of this. Where the hell am I going to put this other one? Probably over here. So let's make 2 copies of this. We're going to try both. We're going to try line, copy, line, and then we're going to try it both ways. And then we'll see which one we like more. Yes. Yes. So we're going to do the hardest one first, which is line, 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 line. And we got to do them in opposite orders. And it's also got to be up, down, up, down, up, down. Oh, what the fuck am I thinking? That I wanted to try complex floor. I can do this. No need to be scared. No need to be scared. So the first one we need to go over. So that would be the red over, then it goes under, then it goes over itself, then it goes under, then it goes over, then it goes under, then it will go over again, and then under. That's not right. Why isn't that right? Do I need to make that 3 colors? Or 6 colors? So that way there's no overlap in color? No. Then that means that the base color needs to be solid. That means that the base color needs to be a solid color. Okay. Let's fix. So we're going to do a nice white. And we just need to remember our 2 counts. Okay. Boom, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, boom. Change those colors. All right, perfect. All right, so let's try this again. So it's going to be purple, green, and red for the 3 colors that we're doing. So since it's a base color, first one needs to go over. Under 2, over 2, under 2, over 2, under 2, over 2, under 2. Green, under 2, over 2, under 2, over 2, under 2, over 2, under 2, over 2. And then with the red, follows the same pattern as the purple, which is why we're using 3 and not 2. And then the purple goes on a new track. See? You see what I'm talking about? Your girl is cooking with gas. It may not look like much now, but once we get it in there, that weave is either going to look fantastic or it's going to look like shit. Either case, lessons were learned. Green, under, over, over, under, over. Yep. Under. Move, auto save, you're in my way. I love you, but scoot. And that's also able to keep track of the pattern because of the plain background. So that's under, over. Go back to purple, and the pattern begins again. Over, under, over, under, over, under, over. Yes, your girl has done some embroidery before. Leave me alone. Not very good at it, but I like to learn different skills. If I'm ever stuck in the apocalypse, I will absolutely know how to at least repair my own clothing, start a fire, change tires, make diesel fuel. I don't know why I had to learn how to make my own diesel fuel, but I know how to do it. Okay, so that is the one-on-one pattern. Okay, one-on-one. Now we're going to try this over here, but we're going to skip lines. Also, we could go back in and do a double line. I don't think I'm ready for that. I don't think so, but I may have to. All right, let's try it with the spacing in there. So we definitely want the outside line to be the first one. And we follow the same pattern. We just space it out. Over, under, over, under, over, under, over. Then we give it a space. Then we give it another space. All right, then we start again. Go to space. Another space. Space and the last one. So that is a weave. That's a vertical weave up and down. What do we like? I like the fact this one makes a pattern, but it doesn't make a full pattern because we need one more line here, and I cannot expand that any further. I don't think. No, because that's got to be a double outside wall. It's not terrible. This one looks a little busy. This one will probably look more like a disco floor than a weave. This one is more spaced out. This one looks more like it's planned. And we get to a fourth color in on every third line to give it a horizontal stripe of a different color. And I don't know if that's going to look better or worse, but it would break up the up-down monotony. Let's look. All right, so we're going to take this. We're going to, no, I don't want the Nuggs fungus. I want to do this. I'll select the plan. Plan, please. Copy selection. All right. See, look, so when you hover it like that, you can see that there's definitely a pattern there, and a pretty decent one. So we're going to throw in a vertical stripe on every third line. All right, so there's that. So we need a different color. Let's throw in, it's pretty blue. On the third line, we want to make sure that we go over, under, over, under, over, under. Okay. Over, under, over, under, over, under. All right, so that's the third line. 1, 2, 3. That'd be under, over, under, over. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then technically that would be the start of the next pattern on that one. Go down 3 more. Hi, we're doing stuff. Thank you, GK. We're gonna see if this works. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ah, okay. 1, 2 on the third. 1, 2. That's on the third. 1, 2, 3. So that would be over, under, over, under, over, under. So that'll be one line that interrupts the pattern completely. I think that's okay. 1, 2, 3. On there, if we keep the patterns the same, or we put it on the same line further down, I think this is a no-go. Let's try this one more time. Select the plan. I think I just figured out where I need to put that without breaking the pattern. Patterns are important, people. All right, so on the third one was good. Because we go over, over, over. See right there. That doesn't break any of our colors, and it gives us a vertical stripe. It also shows the pattern on the stripes as well. So the next time that we can do that is down here, because it's the same pattern. See, there we go. All right, let's go look for our next pattern line. Should be down here. Over, under, over, under, over, under. That's our second one. And then we do get one last one down here. Okay. Yes. Nope. You go there. And that was... Thank you, autosave. I love you too, but you're in my way, buddy. Yeah, no, that's right. That's perfectly right. Okay, so let's take a look. We're going to highlight this, and we're going to take a look at the pattern. Oh, pattern, please. Thank you. So let's look and see what... Ah, see? Let's look. Dang it. I can't really show you guys all that well, but look. So that kind of makes like a Z pattern. That's a weave. That's a weave. That's beautiful weave too. So we got like little S snickum patterns going on. So now let's go and get this copied over to the other area. Delete our other tries, and then we're going to take a look and see what we can do with it. We're going to pick our colors. You go. You go. You do not go. Copy section. There. Beautiful. You can see it really good right there. And that is a weave. Now, we got to pick our color palette for this, and we want it really nice and bright and colorful, but not to the point of giving people seizures. So I'm thinking, since it's a classroom, let's take a look and see what kind of colors we got. Floors. And of course, it's going to be fine carpet. Let's go with nice, bright, light, airy. Why am I thinking tartan? That's not a tartan pattern, but it is a nice weave. We could go very subtle with it, but I don't want to go subtle. Well, since they look kind of like Tetris pieces, why don't we do a black floor with the really pretty neon colors? Or at least the gray. We can go with the marble. It's lighter than the other colors, but it's still got some saturation to it. Or we could go with this really pretty subtle purple, which is very close to the grays here. Let's go subtle purple, I think. And subtle purple will be everywhere where we have a white spot. All right, let's get to building. High opal. And then this one is... This is where our patterns start coming into play. Very easy. Very slow. Very calm. Very cool. Just gonna roll with it very, very slowly. And if I mess up the pattern here, and the floor is gonna look like poop. Don't want poop floors. See, why are you spending so much time on decorating when you're in vanilla? There are mods that can do this for you. They have textures built in because I can't mod anymore. Putting in the stuff for the anchors was the last thing I could actually do. It's very important that I don't mess up the integrity of the game, and it's a recipe only, so it shouldn't mess us up too badly. Now, by that logic, I could do recipe only and do some nutrimines. That way I don't have to worry about my people. But that is not a vanilla function. I'm still using the vanilla functions, but it did lower the cost. I did not make them free. There was a mod where I could just plunk down grab anchors without cost. I'm not doing that. I just needed them to be less expensive than 5 fucking things, because I have 100% world, and we're going to hit a good portion of every bit of map on here. I just don't want to ruin my planet. Captain Planet would not be very happy with me if I had done so. So we're not going to upset Captain Planet. And that's going to be a while for them to get on that. I also need to send them a little bit of a love letter with some more cloth, but I'll do that in a hot minute. I'm also going to go ahead and delete. Nope. No, I'm not going to delete that plan until after I know I haven't screwed anything up. Because at least that way I can always copy and paste that over here and have all the things done. Now, with that subtle purple, we can go up top. We can go up top and check out what the subtle purple and everything's going to look like. Do I have a bit of floor that I can put carpet on that ain't going to mess me up? Ooh, Imperial Trader. Pods have arrived. I need to put these... What's in here? Storage. Manufactured. That's got mortar shells. Oh, those things. Oh, I do have a little thing. See, look at me. I am all of the everythings. I am she. Alright, let's go. Traders are over here. GK, you're good at trading, buddy. Let's go. Oh, no. Trade. No. I can't. It's got to be Soren or higher. Flavius, my dude. What's Flavius got going on? If you guys don't know, Flavius is a very famous Greco-Roman name. Every time I think of it, also it's like the pre it's like Flavor Flav back in the day. Flavius. It's just my brain's in a weird spot right now. It's fine. I got a swan. Got another cow. Let's add another cow. I can have another cow. Don't have a cow, man. Buy the cloth. I'm actually going to need it. Literal meds are actually doing... Nope. I'm doing that for my nuggets. Gotta do it for the nuggets. Steel, we're gonna grab some more because we're a little slim. Uranium's coming back up. Plastile's also a little bit lower than I like. Unless I gotta get them on the smoke leaf production. Alright, what did you bring me in terms of genomes? Tender skin. That one. Probably never. Why do I have two here? Alright, we'll get rid of that one gene pack. You only need one. Kill thirsty. And we have 45 archite capsules, but with all of our genomes, we're going to put the implanter in there for the ones that I really need the implanter for. Everything else, we can always make the genes. Our main gene for our ideology of our timekeepers is going to be a light pack. I just want bonding and super immune. And then we'll give them like something like super unattractive, and then we'll just set everybody to fall in love with each other. It'll be perfectly fine. I will have my colony of happily married people, damn it. They're living my dream. Can't believe we got a Persona Core last episode. That was fucking nuts. But I've got my trophy for what we do the ship launch. So hey, the game loves me. The Grand Library isn't coming just yet, but we will get there. I can sell a heart. Probably have to sell a lot of those, actually. Will you buy... Hold on, let me check, see if they won't buy my broken gear first. Sensitive hearts. You will buy some of my broken gear. Good. Take my money. That's 78. 60. 74. You're not getting my crown. No, sir. All right, so we're down to 800. I don't think I have anything else that I really want to give them. And everybody should be close to 80s or 100s on that. So it's perfectly fine. Pulsers and soothers. We're making Yao Yao and Wake Up and Go Juice. Sell a little bit of Sakite tea to even us out, but I think we're okay. I really do think we're okay. Alright. Flavius, buddy! Alright, let's take a look at the Questums. And they're at 95. Yeah. We don't have to do nothing else at all. And my guys should go ahead and get these hauled in. We'll look after them after a bit. All right, let's find us a little bit of a decent place to get some carpets down and take a look at what we want to do for color. That's all in there. I don't want to mess up those floors. Well, we can do a little test up here. So we're gonna go with some fine subtle carpet. And we'll just do a test run of 3. Let's see. Colorful, but not over the top. I still need to concentrate on learning. But I also want it colorful. We could go with the prime colors, red, green, blue. We can go for that subtle burgundy. The Viridian. Let's try. We're going to go with the subtle burgundy. Then we're going to go with the Viridian. And then one more color. The yellows may be too saturated for that. And we are doing subtle. Let's try the marine. I'll put that right there to the side. Let's give them a minute to look at that, and then we'll take a look at the color palette and see if that works. Yep, quest expired. I couldn't do that one. Hi everybody. We're taking carpet swabs, testing everything out. Good news is this shouldn't take us too long to figure out if that's going to work or not. I think it is. It'll be muted but colorful. So, that's right. There's a hole there. Why is there a hole there? Oh. We also need to get a little bit of digging done out here. I've got to rebuild those generators because I built them in the wrong spot, because of course I did. But we have to get a room big enough for 8 generators, plus the bioferrite storage, and a mech charger. Fortunately, I'm not at my mech limit yet. I can add probably 2 more without upsetting the grand balance, to make sure that we're not overproducing toxic waste packs. Because at the end of the day, this colony, I have to be able to leave it alone. Unless there's a raid or a party or a Berthams, this colony has to be set where we can just set it and forget it and move on to bigger. I don't know how we can possibly get bigger than this, but the zoo colony is going to be a very intricate build, because I have to do conveyor belt runs. I know, see ya, Rimworld doesn't have conveyor belts, but I have to have runs where I can put my haulers in there, and then that they can run kibble to every cell of the zoo. So that's going to be very intricate, and I'm actually thinking of making into a big wheel spoke. I had a colony once that I did kind of like the Death Star. I didn't stream that one, but and I can't pull it up because that one was like super modded, and I don't want to mess up my everythings. So who texted me? Where's all of that? And we're back in chat. Sorry about that. That was work. It takes precedence. NSA satellite. What is this? Satellites are unmanned, alpha and capable of supporting life. Satellites serve a wide variety of purposes. Scavenge tech. Okay, we do have a lot of these, so it's perfectly fine. Let's see. Did I pause it long enough? Ah. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get these hauled urgently so we can take a closer look, but I already like that color palette. And then, once my people are back, we're going to pull everybody up for a pulsar run. And on that note, it's been an hour. I'm going to go take a very quick walkie break. Let's go ahead and clear that off so we can take a closer look at it when I get back. Hang tight. I will be but a second. I'll touch my door. It's not call. Oh, my boss said doorknob. So I do not want that fucking shit again. I know technically I'm supposed to have like immunity for like a little while after you get sick. I don't trust it. That flu sucked. Yes, big boo. I am back. Fresh out today. Flip. Ooh, also, let me go and get my sweater. But they get no little maybe. There's my sweater. Oh. All right. So let's go take a look at those colors and see how we like them. See if that's the proper palette for us. Let's go look. My colonists have returned. So we've got the right tone. I don't think the Viridian fits. Let's look for another color. Let's try something a little greener. Let's try that one instead. So that's pine green, burgundy. And it's going to look different downstairs too, because the colors are going to be a little off because we're upstairs. And we're all in everybody's business. Martina, I'm going to have you. Get everybody changed out. It's about time. And I don't think... Yeah, they're right at 50%. So I just want to make sure that they all get really good clothes. Martina. First row. There we go. Work again. Alrighty, there's that. Ooh. Let's take a look at that after we get done streaming. Hi guys. We're doing floors, believe it or not, and then we're about to hit off. We're about to go poke the bears. And by bears, I mean we're about to spawn a lot of anomaly monsters, and hopefully we'll get more nuggies. That needs to be hauled immediately. It's out here deteriorating. Let's hope somebody grabs that on the fly. So that's almost done. We'll take a look. Yeah, I think the pine green's a much better fit. And all my people are back. It's after midnight. Do we want to do a dance party? Hell yeah, we want to do a dance party. Why not? They've been gone for a couple of days. They can handle a dance party. Odin and Kiki are fighting. What started that? Social. Kiki compared Odin to donkey. Okay. Let's see. Who do we got here? Zoya is a new colonist. Let's go ahead and have her start the dance of time. Let's go. Let's party. It's party hardy. And it's not just you. I think the ideology sounds are turned down a little bit. Gear also has no, he does have clothes. I painted his clothes the same color as his body. Doesn't look like he's wearing clothes. Gear has clothes on, people. He's just really cute. My little neon boy. Unforgettable. Awesome. Now, we did turn Thrumbies, so they may turn into like those big ghoulie monsters, which is fine. So we're going to give them another day to rest and relax and recuperate. And then we're going to send everybody else out on that. Let's see. Oh, they're missing one. Oh, no, I didn't. Build copy. Let's get that one in. Then we'll take a look at those colors. But I do think that pine green is a better fit. I really do. And we're just waiting for all that to get woven. And then I do need more cooks. We are making the beer, but we're not doing the numbers on the beer that I really wanted. So that may be too small of an area. I do know that we can stop dye production for a bit. So I'm going to put this to hops. So that way we can get more hops in. All right, so Binks, you're a constructor. And then we'll haul these in urgently. And then we'll take a look. So we've got that really pretty subtle purple. We got the burgundy. You just grabbed one? They're just going to grab one. It's fine. It's fine. They'll get to it. Wonderful. So yes, subtle purple, burgundy, pine green, and marine. So those are the colors that we're going to use. So let's send down a care package. But first, I've got to send my guys back upstairs. So view ancient stockpile. We're going to exit ancient stockpile. We're going to send everybody out but Kappa. Kappa stays down. Kappa's going to be down here from now on. Oh, let's go items. What do we want to send up? All the rest of the granite blocks, so we're still making granite flooring upstairs. What else do we want to send up? The broken armor bits for sure. We can sell those. All the broken clothes. I gotta look because some of these are not broken. Alright, looking good, looking good. Send the plasma sword up. Anything else we want to send up? I think that's it. Jade Steel, Psychite Tea, Glitter Old Meds, Herbal Meds, Guinea Pig Fur, Cloth. Yep, we need the cloth down here. Alright. And they'll start doing that, and then we're going to send the majority of our cloth down here. And we're probably going to send our night-night babies to do it so that way they can come down here and help us break down more walls. This right here is a slate wall, so we don't have to break that down. That's supposed to be there. Those all got broken down there. Perfect. We need to break down this wall here next, and then this wall here, and this wall here. That should be the final bits, so we can get the rest of this done. Oh, yep. I think that's going to end up looking really interesting and pretty. Got my plans over there saved so I don't mess with anything. Our batteries are going great. We got 23 extra stored, and that is with the sun lamp on. So we finally hit our equilibrium down here for power with everything. I don't think I'm going to add anything else that is powered. We can't fabricate down here because there's no steel to be had, and we can't scan for steel underneath here just because of the way everything's done. There is no steel to be had down here. We may send everything up today and then send the cloth and everything with my overnights. Wish my night babies. Let's go to my schedule. Make sure I haven't. Yep, there are a couple people up top. Schedule. Yep, Binks needs to go down. I had her up there because we were running her with the crew for the bioluminescence. Did I move the wrong person? I did. I moved Bree. Bree's not a night baby. There we go. And Laurel needs to come up today. Sorry, Laurel. You get up here with the main population, baby. So, there we go. Perfection. I do need to take a look at everybody's else's skill sets, but we will do that at a later day. Later time, later date. And I'm not ready for my ovum runs just yet. We will be soon. So what we're going to do is that we're going to get all my people out here. And we're going to set off that that node. We could probably do that now. Everybody's up. All right, and then I'll have one of my housemaids set off that. I want Zan over here, and then we're going to set his guys to escort in his group 2. All right, so we're going to put him to escort. Then we're going to draft his boys. Pull them over here. We're going to do half on one side, half on another. I want to put them right at the edge of his control. All right, that's 5 and 4. All right, Theta, I'm going to have you go down here and set off the bioluminescent bomb. And then we're going to have some fun. Our main enemies are going to be coming from this way. So let's do half here. We'll do another half here. And this is going to be fun. So we do have a lot of the big boys, but we should be okay. The turrets are going to get most of them, especially these little dudes. And then we're going to clean up and get as many of the boys that we can get. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. All right, so what about over here? Nobody's coming this way? They will. Not bad. Can also go ahead and move these guys up. I don't think that's a bad idea. They're not even coming that way, are they? All right. It's close enough that we should be able to take them out, no problem. I do want my mechs in a straight line in front of us. Just give us a little bit of additional cover. You guys are not even... These guys ain't even coming. So do we have any... Are you dead? No, you're not dead. You're dead, though. You're not dead. You're dead, you're dead. I'm gonna get Ryan to undraft and capture the tough spike. Mm-hmm. We'll have to repair some of our guys, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and get these guys out here. I think all we have out here are tough spikes and the finger spikes. Oh, my tough spikes. Killing all of them. Let's even that out a bit. And, alright, so let's take a look at our toughen spikes. Alright, so we have some that are viable. Nope. Those guys are dead. Dang it. Oh, yeah, no. So we may have to go out there and beat up the rest of them. How are you guys doing? You guys doing okay? I saw that. My tough spikes. All right, how are you guys doing over here? Did you kill them all? Not yet. All right. We're going to send some shooters to go beat up those other tough spikes. That should be plenty. Let's get Moss too. You guys come over here and back up our other guys.